Hey guys, we are live. What is going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com with another episode of 7 Around 7. That's right, 7 a.m. Pacific time zone out here in Southern California desert. Rancho Mirage, the Mission Hills Country Club, Wimbledon Drive. And looking forward to some doubles this morning. A little earlier start than normal, around 8:30, and on a hard court. Hard courts. Oh boy. We've got we have a tournament going on this weekend here at the club. And so my beloved grass and even the clay taken up. So we'll have to make do with some hard courts. Yeah, I know. Wham. Guys, what I've got for you today is a short message because I am starting early, so I got to get in the stationary bike sooner than normal. And what I want to talk about is kind of the reality of winning more matches, especially close matches. And I think what happens in close matches, I think the anxiety, kind of the stress level gets cranked up a little bit. And for me, it took me actually a long time to kind of get comfortable with what I've called before managing the mediocre, right? Jeff Jackledge calls, let him touch the ball over there, right? And so, but for me, for a long time in tournaments, whether it's singles, whether it's doubles, I would, in a close match, feel like, I got to do something a little bit bigger here, maybe a little bit out of my comfort zone to be able to win the match. And as it always came to be, that was not a great perception, not a great way of thinking about how to be effectively competitive in this really close, tight match, right? And so here's what I've learned over the years, and I want you to try to trust it, is I'm calling it the HoHum, like the big deal. Like, why not just throw another ball right back down the middle and let this opponent participate in you winning points? Way too often in close matches, we want to get out of the point too soon, right? We're looking, as Jeff calls it, we're looking for the exit way too early in the point, just because that stress of a tight match. And so much of the stress gets built up in between points, right? We've got that 20, 25 seconds in between points. We've got longer on side changes. And if you don't manage that time as well, if you don't really manage the between points time well, you can lose control of your perception of what you think you need to do to be able to, at the end of the match, come out with a W in a really close match. And so when I'm saying the HoHum, I'm saying I think what I've discovered over the last several years, maybe the last 10 years, is that I'm winning more points by that opponent participating in me winning the points, me not having to hit the outright winner. And look, let's be honest, hitting an outright winner feels darn good, right? I mean, kind of feel like, whoa, I'm the man, whatever, right? But in reality, it becomes kind of that, it becomes like, a drug to where you're going, man, I got to have another hit, man. Give me another one of those outright winner hits, man. Come on. And the reality is that we just can't hit enough of them to be able to kind of load up the stat sheet in our favor in terms of win the match. You've got to be able to trust that just throwing the ball back there often enough until you get a really fat, wide open sitter that really you don't have to do anything spectacular on. All that you got to do is just dump the ball over there, and you're going to win 99 out of 100 of those points. And I know it's not as spectacular as the outright winner. It's not as a great feeling, and maybe that's good. Maybe not having that emotional up where you hit the great winner, and then you have the emotional down where you go for the outright winner and you miss it, right? I mean, you'd really sort of almost be on that emotional even keel throughout the match and let that guy or that gal over there sort of feel that they need to do more. They need to go for it, and let them hit the ball deep. Let them hit it wide. Let them hit it in the net. I don't know how else to say it. You got to manage the mediocre. And I don't mean mediocre in a critical, negative way. What is mediocre by definition? I think it just means it's just average, right? It's just no big deal. And if you can get comfortable with winning points and games and sets and eventually close matches by you trusting the ho-hum, you managing the mediocre, you not going for something that's just not there too early in the point, man, you're going to be a different player. You're going to win more matches. You're going to win matches quietly, which is kind of the way that you got to do it at some point. So there you have it. Short message today. Where are we? We're at 5 minutes and 37 seconds. So guys, as always, would love to read your comments or questions down below in the comments area. You can do it there. You can also direct message me at Facebook. You can also shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. And look, would love for you to like this video, share it, comment. As I just said, really helps me with the YouTube, especially with the YouTube algorithm, trying to reach more tennis players out there. It doesn't cost you a thing to do that. So if you want to support 7 Around 7 Web Tennis, one of the ways to do it, just hit that like button, hit the share, hit whatever. Sure, if there's maybe not the unlike. Okay, well, if you don't like it, then let me know. Guys, that's it for me today. I got to scoot, got to get in the bike. A little breezy here today. So that could be interesting. All right, guys, that's it. It is time for all of us. We got to get out there today. We got to help another human being have a spectacular day. Guys, I'll see you again next time.